Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and the live show is all messed up tonight. I don't know. YouTube decided it wanted it at 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, who knows? But I'm not waiting around anymore, so we're going to start the show early. Wait for some peeps to show up. Oh Lord, I got my volume on. Everything's all messed up. So we'll wait and see if somebody shows up. If not, this will be a solo show. Let me. What's up, Where Will? How's it going? Hey John, how's it going? I got your package in today. I got the gold pans in today, so I'm not gonna be able to ship them out until Monday probably, but I got them in. I'm guessing volume's okay. You can hear me, otherwise you're just looking at a face. So. Hey Randy Bennett. Give me 1 second. Almost dropped my tablet in the panning water. There we go. Hey Robert. Hey Chris. Hey, trust the process. I was actually having a hard time remembering the winning numbers. I had to rethink about what I put in there. Hey, Placer Chaser. Hey, Enrique. So, show's late or early depending on what's going on. Hey, Robert. No, not turned into Slim Jr. yet. I noticed he never made that video about explaining his pay dirt. I guess he just figured he'd let it blow over. So, you know. Hey Herb, well, welcome to the show. Here, I'll post a link right now. If you want a chance to win the gold that I'm going to pan out tonight, go to the video I just posted in the comments. And if you're a subscriber, leave a comment, one comment with one number picked between 1 and 50. See the numbers 1 through 50 up here. And if you're a Patreon member, you get to pick 3 numbers in one comment. So at the end of the show, I'll pick 3 names and go through those numbers and see if anyone wins the gold. Hey, Beefy Prepper. Hey, Daniel. So I'm not sure why YouTube decided it wanted my show to start at 9 o'clock. I set it every time at the exact same time, and I sat down at my computer. I was like, ready to go. And it said 2 more hours. I said, nah, I'll wait an hour, and that's it. So I got things to do. I can't spend all day waiting on YouTube. You know. Hey, Jason G. So tonight we're gonna be panning out, as the title says. It's a black label from Lynch Mining, so guaranteed 1 gram of gold. So, hey, Ken Murphy. Hey, Gary and Doris. Glad you came back for the show. Trudy, how you doing? So as always, I'm going to give the same speech as always I do in all my live shows. We're going to try and make this live show short. So we won't be here for 2 hours. Hey, Earth Scum. Yeah, I have to set... when I'm painting, I have a tablet over here that I have set up that so I can read the chat. And it was driving me crazy. It used to always shut off and my hands were wet and I'm trying to get the chat back up. So I just fiddle with it and set it so now it won't shut off at all. It just stays there. So if I forget, then it just powers off at the end of the night and I wake up and then I'm like, oh, why is the battery dead? Hey, Kyle, Andrew O'Neill, what's up? Hey, William Long. You're not late, William Long. This show is actually weirdly late or early, depending. So YouTube, it says it's not supposed to start for another hour. I said it was supposed to start an hour ago, so I figured I'd split the difference and start it, and start it now. Hey, Outlaw Dot. Let me check. I'll post. Link again. Hey, Josh Ortiz. So make sure, pick a number 1 through 50 here. I just posted a comment with the link to another video, a hidden video. Only y'all can see it. It's that special of a video. Go there. If you're a subscriber, leave a 1 comment and pick one number 1 through 50. And if you're a Patreon member, leave 1 comment and pick 3 numbers 1 through 50. So at the end of the show, I'll pick some names and we'll win some stuff. Hey, CJ Hayes. 805 gold prospecting. I did one of the Lynch mining buckets. I believe it was the American Freedom bucket. Somebody sent that to me. They had bought it and they sent it to me to review, and then I sent them back the gold. And it wasn't bad. I mean, it was a 95% ROI on it, I think. But with Lynch mining, you really have to wait for sales and really watch their prices. So, because even sometimes on sale, it's not cheaper than you can get it when it's not on sale. So, you know, they do those kind of sales where sometimes they raise the prices, then lower them. But then the next one, when they come back up after sale, you know, a 45% off sale might actually be higher than they normally are. But then a month later, they'll have a 10% off sale, and that price will actually be lower. So with them, you really have to follow their prices. It's kind of like on Amazon, you know. Hey, CJ Hayes. I'm glad you like the copper bar. Hey, Reg Lab. Yeah, it doesn't matter. As long as you're a Patreon member, pick 3 numbers. Just make sure they're all in 1 comment. Because I'm only picking 3 names. So if you spread it out over 3 comments, you're going to lose out. Yeah. Where's it going? No, don't guess here, Outlaw Dot. You're not listening to the rules. See the link I just posted in the comment section? You just guessed a number. You got to click there and leave a comment and put the number there. Because otherwise, if I pick it and the winning number is 25, you're going to feel really bad. You're going to be like, oh man, I picked the right number. But you're not going to win. You either, Kyle. I need to get a moderator. Next week, I'm going to have a moderator just to spam the chat with the link. So, but like I said, tonight, some Black Label. I might use a magnet. Otherwise, we might be here all night, you know, panning through that. It usually takes me a long time to go through one of their Black Labels. So, I don't know what I was thinking when I picked that. Well, the reason I picked that was because I had, during my Christmas giveaway, I'd gotten a whole bunch of Lynch mining painted in. And when I was cutting all the packaging it came in, I cut the seal off of this one. So it lost its seal, and I didn't want to give it away with the broken seal and someone think that I went through it or something like that. So I figured, and then I didn't want to review it because the seal was broken. So I figured I'll pan it out. Uh-oh, Kyle. Yeah, phones are horrible. I hate the comments. The YouTube app is just horrible. Hey, Mark Miller. Yeah, I don't win very much either, so, you know. I don't really enter any of the giveaways because I think it's kind of, you know, I don't want to win. You know, I'd rather let my subscribers win on somebody else's. So, hey, Rod Kurt. Yeah, we're definitely going to be having a lot of black sands tonight. There's gum. That's funny. And that's like my kids. You know, like when you try to teach your kids how to pan, they're just going like this, and you're just watching everything fly everywhere, and you're just like, yeah, there went all the gold. You know. Yeah, black sands take her a really long time to pan. I actually love panning black sand, just not for reviews and probably not for a live show because they take a long time. And most people that pan, you do it to relax, take your mind off everything. And if you got a pound of black sand and you're there all day, you know, panning. But when you're trying to do a review, it kind of sucks. Do I have any contacts at Lynch? Yeah, but they don't answer me any faster than they answer you. So, which sucks because they actually gave me. I talked to Rhett like in December, and he actually gave me a contact email or like a code word to put in the email so they would know it was me because he doesn't answer his emails, and I totally forgot it and deleted the email. So I'm just like everyone else. I email him and he replies to me a month later. So. Yeah, kids lose interest in pay dirt really quickly. The key to it is big nuggets, and which sucks because I mean, who wants to put an ounce of gold in a pan for their kids to pan out? Because then the kids want the gold. So my kids don't. They prefer gem hunting and things like that, where you can pick through it and see it. So if the nuggets aren't big enough for them to pick through, they don't really. They're not as interested. So. My son's 15 and has Xbox. Yeah, my son, he loves his VR and his PlayStation and his computer. So, but at least I mean, I make sure he spends time doing things like gym mining and bike riding and things like that. So, yeah, I tried to get my kids into coin roll hunting, and we've been doing a little bit of that, but they're kids. They get bored easily. You know, you can't have a kid coin roll hunting for 2 hours. They go crazy. Thank you very much, Chris. That's awesome of you, man. Thank you very much. You didn't have to do that, but hopefully the force is with you when you pick your numbers. Hey, Donald Bentley. I'm doing good today. So, Brian Stevens, 2:15 in the morning. Good. Sometimes I'm up at 2:15 in the morning, but that's usually just because something's hurting on me. And it wakes me up, but take them fishing. I just suggested that to my daughter last week because we're going to go camping as soon as the weather gets a little nicer. And I asked her, would you want to go fishing? Because the place we're going has got some good fish. And she said, no, she's not fishing. So, hey, Dave Watson, Ken Murphy, in case I missed y'all. So, daughter's not into the whole fishing thing. I'm going to try and get her into it, though. You know, they're kids. They want to do the exact opposite. You know, my son loves to play golf, so I play golf with him every once in a while. I can't really play golf because there's too much walking, but we go play, you know, we go to the driving range. So, which tears up my shoulders, but he likes that. But my daughter wants to play tennis. I'm like, I can't run. You just got to hit the ball right to me. That's it. Yeah, put all your gold into a few bags of pay dirt to sell. Bigfoot hunting. Now that they would probably enjoy because we do go hiking a lot. Um, when I've got my meds are good and they injected me with all my injections, we go hiking. So We don't really, I don't know if Indiana's a big Bigfoot area. I know one of my subscribers is Bigfoot. Maybe she'll pop in later and I can ask her if there's a lot of Bigfoot sightings in Indiana. Pretty much all California has gold, so. All right, we're going to post a comment once more. Probably like 5 minutes we'll start panning. But go to the link, see the numbers 1 through 50. Go to the link in the comment. Go to that video. If you're a subscriber, leave 1 comment with 1 number. If you're a Patreon member, leave 1 comment with 3 numbers from 1 through 50. At the end of the night, I will pull 3 names, and those numbers, the first person to guess the right number wins the gold tonight. So whatever gold I find, they win. And if you don't win, or if you don't pick the gold, you get a mystery envelope, which can have copper, silver, or gold in it. So, yeah, the Fen treasure. Isn't it the treasure that a couple people have died looking for? So, yeah, Jason G, one of my subscribers, she's a big Bigfoot person. She makes a living going around giving speeches about Bigfoot. So if she comes in, I'll have to point her out. So. Yeah, it's too cold to be out there. That's why BJ's not putting out a ton of videos. It's too cold. Because, you know, river streams are always colder. You know, if it's 80 degrees out or 90 degrees out, you love being in the stream because, you know, that 60-degree water is great. But when it's 40 degrees out, that 10-degree water sucks it out of you real quick. Yeah, my kids love putt-putt golf. There's a really good place around here that has really good putt-putt, indoor and outdoor. So whichever one's busy, we go do the other one. But I just suck at putt-putt, man. I just don't have the patience or the, I don't know, the skill level to get those weird little through the windmill things. So. Too cold doesn't stop me. Well, when you're old and broken down, the cold really messes with my bones, so. But I've been wanting to see some more of BJ's videos. He hasn't put anything out in a while, so. Or he's been putting them out, but just not as, you know, he got those 2 new dredges, or he got the new dredge for his wife, and I haven't really seen him use it yet, so. Well, I look forward to that, Andrew. You know, dropping my stuff out of my pockets. So. Well, that sucks, Dave. Yeah, I found some places to go prospecting here in Indiana, but they're not on the legal side. So I'm debating whether to go or not. I'm definitely not going to bring my kids to that. So I've been doing some research on some places in Indiana where people have had their equipment confiscated and their gold. So, and they found some good gold, or it wouldn't have been confiscated. So must be good places. Well, yeah, I wonder what they named. They named the dredge Mine, because I'm sure they both argue about it. This is mine. This is mine. Look forward to it, Robert. Yeah. Adam, that's what we're going to be doing tonight. Is some Lynch mining Black Label. I am going to cheat tonight with a magnet a little bit probably, so. Hey, Robert Code. BB might have a good claim. And if you got a good claim and you're finding good gold, that gold will warm you up quick, so. Hey, Rob Kurt, yeah. You know. Yeah, it's all about the kids, you know. It's fun. It's funny. I can't tell you how many times me and my kids go do something, and as soon as we get home, they're like, "You're going to get in bed?" And I'm like, "Yes, I'm going to get in bed and lay down for a while because Dad can't move for a while." Jay Watson, yeah, Lynch Mining loves to send out emails, but that's how they sell. Better than Golden. Golden paid her, when I was on their mailing list, Golden paid her would mail me 40 times a day. Yeah, Brian, I understand that. It's the same with me trying to get pay dirt from overseas here. It's just ridiculous, the shipping. That guy, you posting wrong place. Best gold pay dirt under $45. I don't know. I mean, the best ROI, you're probably going to look at Tom's Gold Dirt, maybe under $45. Probably Tom's. Mm. Well, yeah, I got today for 45% off. Yeah, I noticed whenever they email you two emails right after another. It's the exact same email. You always get two emails from them. I guess in case you can't read the first one, the second one. But yeah, Robert, I would say Tom's Gold Dirt. You know, it's tricky when you get under, like $65 because then they're not guaranteeing a gram. So that's usually when you get your best bet. Yeah, Gold Bay would be tops, but they don't sell anything under $45. So yeah, Lynch shipping is a beast. It's funny. I sent them an email. They never replied to me, but I noticed a while back that you couldn't order more than one bucket at a time. They would make you order two separate shipments for buckets, and I thought that was weird because it's like $50 for shipping. I was like, well, that's $100 in shipping if you want two buckets, and it's cheaper if you bundle it all together. So yeah, that's a good one, Jason G. Knife for 1974. That's a good one on eBay. See, I don't ever keep a list of the really good ones because I'm always going through so many different sellers. Maybe, have you reviewed Fat Miner Pater? Nope, never heard of them. Are they on eBay? Yeah, I reviewed Gold Bay not too long ago. So I don't know if I've done them this year or not, but yeah, Gold Bay's still good. The one good thing about Gold Bay is they don't sell all these like little bags with no guaranteed gold, so you can just do the numbers. If it's a gram and a gram costs $55 and they're selling it for 60, it's a good bag. So, well, thank you, CJ Hayes. That's awesome. That like 12 cents Amazon's gonna give me. But those are 12 cents I didn't have before, so I appreciate it. Lynch Mining has a new nugget bucket. I'll have to look to go see. I was on their site the other day looking at something, but I gotta tell you, Lynch Mining probably has the most difficult website to browse through. You go to Lynch Mining, then it goes to paydirt.com or whatever it is, and it's just there's no menu buttons. You have to search for stuff. It's really hard because they're trying to sell so much stuff on there. Hey, Gibby's Treasures. So I'm going to go run. I have to go get something to drink, and then we're going to go to panning. So you get to just look at this beautiful mural behind me. And Chris Neville, do I have to be a Patreon to get a Miller Prospecting sticker? It's probably the best bet because I sell them on my website, but I think I charge like $4 for them, which is ridiculous. I just put them up there because I didn't think I'd go through them that quick, but I send them out to all my Patreon members, and you get a gold-plated dime and a shout-out on my video for $5. So you're better off just being a Patreon member for 1 month and getting a sticker and a dime, gold-plated dime. So hey, Glenn Timmons. Lynch Mining, for being such a big company, has the most complicated website. It's just, I'm not a fan of it. So, I'll go there. I went there the other day to look for something for gizmos, and I couldn't find it. I had to actually type in the search bar for gizmos to get the gizmo stuff to come up because I couldn't find it. Well, I'm glad you like the Patreon gifts. I was going to do a post on Patreon tomorrow, but everyone should be getting not only their Patreon rewards this month, but they'll be getting an orange envelope from my good buddy John. He's sending everyone something, so look for those. There's no guarantee on those, though, if they get lost in the mail. It was funny. He had planned on sending everyone a package with just a whole bunch of knickknack stuff. And then I sent him the list of all my Patreon members, and he saw how many lived in Australia and England and Canada, and he threw his hands up and he said, never mind, I'm sending them all a little bitty envelope. So yeah, I didn't know Lynch Mining had gift cards. I might have to get some of those and give them away sometime. I don't know. It's in the envelope. Originally he had told me stuff he was going to put in the envelope in the packages, but then when he decided just to send envelopes, I don't have a clue. So Adam Lomas, well, you've got the knack for Lynch Mining. It drives me crazy. But there's a lot of websites that drive me crazy. My own website drives me crazy. I hate it every time I go to it and see I haven't updated it or done anything with it. So Gibby's Treasure, Croissant Mine. Croissant Mine, they're funny. I hear so many people that get great results from them, and so many people get really bad results. There's like no in between. I've never heard anyone that was like, it was okay. It's either like low ROI or really good. So do any gem bags lately for fun? No, I have a sapphire bag that me and my kids are supposed to go through. We're probably gonna go through this weekend. I don't know how good of a video it's gonna make though, because I started it about 4 months ago, and I shot the intro and everything, and then we kind of got sidelined, and it got buried in this mess of apartment I'm living in. And I just finally dug it out the other day, and we're going to do the review this weekend or have some fun with it. So we'll have to see how the video comes out. Hey, Flash in your pan, Ed. Hey, Guidos. No worries outside. the limits. All right, post this. Then I'm going to go get something to drink. Then we're going to go panning. So link in the comments. Click that link. Go to that video. It's a hidden video. Only y'all can see it. And then if you're a subscriber, post one comment and pick one number, 1 through 50. If you're a Patreon member, leave one comment and pick a number 1 through 50. 3 numbers. Pick 3 numbers, 1 through 50. Then this show, I'm going to pick 3 names, one at a time. And if you guess the right number that's got a gold dime behind that number, then you win whatever gold I find tonight. If you don't guess the right number, you win a mystery envelope. And the mystery envelopes either have copper, silver, or gold in them. So you can still win gold even if you don't get gold. All right, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go get something to drink. And then, so y'all just look at the banner for a second. Chat. All right, I am back. What did I miss? Outside the Limit Elements TV. Thank you for schooling him, Andrew O'Neill. But I'll post the link one more time. There's a link in the comment. Go there and pick your numbers. Watch the video. It explains it all. Now, all the rules are in the hidden video. So if you go to the hidden video, it's a 30-second video. So cue Jeopardy music. So I'll post that link one more time. All right, I'm going to move some stuff around, and then we're going to start panning. All right. We're going to disappear. There we go. Got no water. Ah, Jackie Scott, you're too funny. All right. Let's get out the pay dirt. Lynch mining. I'm not going to classify it down, obviously, because this is almost all black sand, so just start scooping some, panning some, and see what we find. Now, normally I don't use a magnet, but we don't want to be here all night, so I might use a magnet when we get down to the end. I might end up just using my finishing pan. One good thing is usually Black Label doesn't have a ton of fine gold, so yeah, I love the blue pans for finishing. I tried this Martin 4 stage in blue, and I have it somewhere. It just, I don't know. I don't like the blue on it. So I'm sticking with my green pan. But with a finishing pan, I like the blue better. Even though I need to get a new one because they're starting to turn purple from fading. Hey, Michael Williams. No, I didn't forget the magnet. I just haven't broken it out yet. I'm going to wait till the end to break out the magnet. Well, good, Jackie. You can tell me if I miss any gold. If you see any gold go off the edge of the pan, tell me. Even though I won't complain about repanning this out when my kids are arguing about something tomorrow. I'll just come in here and repan it out if somebody wins. Or if they don't win anyway, just to get the gold if I miss something. So that's the one good thing about pay dirt that's lots of black sands. It's just as much fun the second time, or it takes just as long the second time. You can't speed through it. You know, regular pay dirt with no big black sand, you can speed through it the second, third time, and it's not as much fun. I still need to get one of those gold claws. I have to say, I wasn't a fan of their marketing for the gold claw. I saw them when they were on Kickstarter, and it just turned me off when they were on Kickstarter, where if you were join them early, you had the low price of $50, but if you weren't a Kickstarter, then you could buy it for $50. So they really didn't offer anything for people that sponsor them to get off the ground and make the pan. Magnet works the same either way. Wet or dry, it works the same. As long as you know how to use the magnet, a magnet will pick up gold just as easily as it will pick up black sands if you're not doing it right. And I just use a mini magnet anyway, so. Yeah, I wanted to review the gold claw because I got a huge collection of gold pans, but I just don't think it's worth that much money. I mean, I could buy this pan for the one I'm using for $12 or something. I'm not gonna spend $40 on a gold pan unless it guarantees that it will find all the gold forming, you know, and it doesn't do that. But it's funny, when the gold claw first came out, I emailed the owner and had a long discussion with him about his video that he had first put out, where he said the way you use the gold claw is you submerge the whole pan in the water and then the gold won't float. And it just baffled me that if I take this pan and I stick it all the way underneath the water, the gold will float. It has nothing to do with the pan. The pan doesn't keep the gold from floating. So as soon as you stick it underneath the water, if you've got oils on your hand or oil on the gold's going to float. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what kind of pan you use. Now, it might catch gold better than any other pan, I don't know. But if you submerge your pan underneath the water and there's a lot of fine gold, it'll float. I want to get a Mind Lab. That's one of the ones, I really like the Mind Lab kit, where it's the gold pan and the little classifier. I just think it looks cool. Might not work, but it looks good. But for whatever reason, me personally, I am stuck on a pan with lots of stages. Even though I don't use any of these other stages pretty much, but this one, I mean, every once in a while, if I'm just panning for myself, if I'm not doing a video, then I don't. All right. See? Seeing some gold. Nothing really fine. But we'll dump that in my finishing pan. And we'll start with some more. Probably the most difficult painter I've ever done with black sands was it Green River something. They have Washington Beach sands. Man, that stuff was horrible. I actually have 3 pounds of black sand someone sent me from Washington Beach for a mail call, but I don't know if they just don't like me or what, because 3 pounds of black sands is a lot of black sands to go through. Especially from Washington Beach, that stuff. I just wish somebody would make a small 10-inch metal pan, a good, solid metal 10-inch pan. When I first started panning, I used to use a 14-inch metal pan, but it does a number on my shoulder, so. This is going to take forever. Well, once I get it down, I'm going to use a magnet, so I just want to pan some of it. The one good thing is I knew, even though this does have a lot of black sands, Lynch Mining's gold is not very fine. Because they don't want people emailing them saying they didn't find their gram of gold. Yeah, the gold cube will chew up some black sands. But for reviews and stuff, I can't use equipment. That would be cheating. Because 99% of the people that watch my videos only have a gold pan. So if I'm saying I can find a gram of gold, I don't want them to say you have to have a gold cube to find that gram. No, those little pointy pans, I forget what they're called. The I know what you're talking about, the little Japanese pans. I always wanted one, but to find them, you can only find them on eBay. And they're not cheap. And again, I am cheap, and I refuse to pay $50 for a pan. Especially one that I'm not going to ever really use. You know. They have some really cool pans, though. There's one that I've been trying to get a hold of. It's from Australia, I think. And they have like the Gold Boy, the Big Boy, and Little Junior or something. They're really cool looking pans. And they've been out for a long time. And in fact, I think it's called Little Boy, looks exactly like the Gold Claw. It's a little bit different, but it looks a lot like the Gold Claw. And I've been trying to get one of those, but it's like $25 to have it shipped. All right. Let's see if there's anything. Not a lot in this pan. A little bit. No. Give me 1 second. About a third of the way through. That'll be half. All right, here I'm going to post the link. It's been a while. And I saw Will Wynn just posted a number, so go to that link, leave a comment, and leave your number there. Because if you leave your number here, and that's the winning number, you're going to feel bad. A banjo pan. I saw an interview with the owner of the inventor of the Gold Cube about his banjo pan. And I'm all for people who invent stuff to make things better. But I saw the reason he invented the banjo pan was because when they were making the Gold Cube, they kept having little bitty pieces of vortex matting left, and he was trying to think of a way to use the vortex matting. So the only reason the banjo pan was made was to use up excess material. So he wasn't trying to solve a solution to make something better. He was trying to solve a solution of making more money. I thought it was funny. I have a banjo pan somewhere. I've never actually used it. I've got 2 boxes of pans somewhere, and I haven't touched them in who knows how long. Soon, though. I've got it on my to-do list to start getting into them, though. Yeah. Next week, I'm going to have some moderators. So I appreciate everyone that's telling everyone how to leave a comment. I appreciate that. Next week, I'll have to get some moderators to post these links for me. I prefer panning just because the reason I pan is to make it relaxing. You know, if you're out on a claim and you're out in the stream, panning's probably the worst thing you can do because you'll be out there all day and get very little gold. But if you're a home panner like me, or most people that are my subscribers, panning's the best way. You're not spending a ton of money on equipment. It's simple. You get a $15 pan. and you just relax for an hour or two. Then you get a vial full of gold, hopefully. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Lynn, I just posted a comment. There's a link in that to a hidden video. Just go there and leave a comment. If you're a Patreon member, you leave 3 numbers in one comment. If you're not, then just pick one number, 1 through 50, just like in the big picture on the top of the screen. Yeah. I wouldn't ask the Hoffmans anything. Only thing he's good at is convincing a TV studio to give him a show. That was the best thing he ever did. Everything else, there you go. A little bit more gold. So add that to the rest of it. Let's pan out some more. Oh, I just saw a nice piece of gold. No problems, Lynn. But once we get out this gold and I'm back showing y'all my ugly mug. We'll go through the numbers. I'll give y'all a few minutes before we start pulling the numbers. Unless you're going to get bored of watching me pan and you want to leave early. Yeah, I need to drink something. Yeah, ask Hoffman where the gold isn't. That's what you do. You use reverse psychology on the Hoffman. Ask him, is there gold here? If he says yes, it's loaded with gold. You don't waste any money going there. You go somewhere else. They need to get the Hoffmans onto the Oak Island show and tell them where not to dig and what not to do so they can find that treasure much quicker. Yeah, Lynch mining makes its gold really easy to find. They don't use a lot of flour gold, and they use really bright, shiny gold. So no, I love panning. I think panning is the most therapeutic thing I've ever found. When I became disabled, I was going crazy, just not having anything to do, and just went mad. And just on a whim, I found some pay dirt on eBay. I don't even remember what I was searching for. It wasn't pay dirt, that's for sure. And one of the things that came up was pay dirt, and been hooked since. All right. This pan's got some nice chunky in it. So now I'm hoping nobody gets the right number. This is starting to look like a good bag. If you can't figure out how to pick a number, don't worry about it. It's not that stressful. Soon enough, you'll see my ugly mug again, and we'll go through the rules. We'll make it simple. This stuff isn't too hard. And it's only because it's Lynch mining that I'm kind of churning through it, because I know what Lynch mining's gold is like. So you can spot it long before it goes over the side of the pan. If this was Washington Beach or any other seller that sells loaded black sands with all that fine gold, we'd be here all night. I'd have to have like a 2-ounce bag to do this show. But Lynch mining's not. I mean, this is. I prefer like this over their regular bags, just because a little bit more gold, not too much in that pan. Because this is a little bit more challenging. It takes you a little longer. I mean, I prefer their gizmos just because I like getting the gems out of it, and it's the same price. I mean, if you're paying the same amount, and one has gems, and they both have a gram. Look at that. You can see the gold. There's gold waiting to be panned out. That's it. I'm a scammer, hippie. If you don't like it, don't pick a number. Then you ain't got to worry about it. Everyone else that's here picked a number. They all figured it out. Makes you wonder, huh? If there's 50 people in here. Oh, bye-bye, hippie. Oh, hippie's gone. I got tired of him. Hippie can't post anymore. Like I said. You're killing your odds. Yeah, like I said, next week I will get a moderator on here to help explain the rules, these complicated rules, while I'm panning and stuff. Don't worry, we're not picking any numbers yet, so unless you just want to run away, then don't worry about it. I will be back with my ugly mug on the screen shortly, and I will explain to you where and how to pick a number. So, and if you just want to go, then oh well. You gotta want to watch the video or the live show. It makes it all worth picking the number, right? This one's got a nice bit of gold in it. I love it when you can hear the gold. A couple nice little pickers there. Oh, look at that. That wasn't too bad, Jackie Scott. You were saying this was going to take all night. Hippie punched the thumbs down. That's okay. I don't worry about thumbs up, thumbs down, any of that stuff. I don't make these videos for YouTube or their analytics, so... Unless you have 100,000 subscribers, it doesn't matter. YouTube page is the exact same. It's only when you get a ton of subscribers that they start really feeding you commercials and ads that make you more money based on thumbs up and thumbs down. So I don't think I'll ever hit 100,000 subscribers, so I don't have to worry about that. Oh, there's not that much, Jackie. Come on now. I don't have to finish panning it. I'm not drying it out or anything. We're just going to get to, you can see all the gold. Then you get to see my ugly mug again. I don't hear any big pieces in this pan. I think we found all the nugs. Making impatient for your mail. Hey Justin, hold on. I'll post it right now. There you go, Justin. Killing everyone's odds some more. Yeah. I remember when I was shooting a video for some Black Sands. I don't remember what it was. Somewhere atrocious. And it was like Sunday. I was up all night panning it till like 5 in the morning to shoot the video to have it up for Monday. Because I underestimated how long it would take to pan. And it was only like a 4-ounce bag. But every time I'd say, well, let me pan it a second time to go, I'd see more gold and more gold. And I said, ugh. Hey, S-Rep. Hey, Herb Clark. I don't know if I said hi to you. I want to get to see like every 4th or 5th comment. I'm trying to make sure I don't pan out any of this gold. And I also try not to do it take too long and upset Jackie Scott here. Because he's being impatient, I think. Just messing with you. Hey, Glenn Timmons. Don't know. The HD Shovelhead and BJ Crow are lucky. Those are 2 lucky guys. Even though HD Shovelhead pointed out he's only won like once or twice with me. So this pan, the last of it, didn't look like it was too good. Had a little bit. Not too much. All right, let's get to the finishing pan. See what we get. Yeah, I know, Jackie Scott. I didn't set the timer. YouTube changed something. I don't know what they changed, but I always set the timer for the exact same time. And then I set it 1 hour earlier, and YouTube hates me, so they set it forward 2 hours. I was here at 7, all ready to go, and I looked at YouTube and it said show starts in 2 hours. I wasn't too happy about that, so decided to start it an hour early on YouTube. Hey, wow. Yeah, I wouldn't try golden pay dirt. They're not good. There's too many good companies out there to pan bad pay dirt, which is why I make these videos, so you don't have to pan out the bad ones. So the nugget wants to try and get itself out. That's all right. You can go. Here, we're going to put you on the side. See how these nuggets want to come out now. That's a problem when you don't classify. All right. We're just going to do this the easy way. Here we go. We're going to cheat a little bit. And just in case, then this show, if anyone wins the gold, I repan this all out to make sure you get everything. So in case I pick something up with the magnet. Hey, Yellow Bottom Prospecting, how's it going? DoorDash. It's not looking like a bad jar. I'm going to be curious to weigh it up and post on Patreon tomorrow what I find. I will say, Rhett knew I was ordering this pay dirt because, you know, I talked about it and he donated some, so he might have made these really nice bags. I don't know. I mean, he knew they were for a giveaway, so. All right. I saw that one piece of gold escape. That's all right. I'm not dumping this out. Maybe I should add something in there so this stuff stops floating. I don't know. Looks like a gram, maybe a little bit more. Maybe a gram and a half. I don't know. You can never tell until it's on the scale. Some nice gold though. There's some nice pickers in there. I'm really hoping nobody gets the right number. I'll get some golden pay dirt for next week. I'll give you all 2 guesses if you let me win this. Well, there we go. Here, let me move my chat box so I can see if y'all can see the gold. So there you go. That's the gold for tonight. Some nice little pickers in there. Yeah. Some nice gold. All right, I'm going to move my camera back around and we'll go through picking the numbers that Hippie doesn't get to participate in. Take off my gloves. Let y'all look at that gold for a minute. I'll move my camera on my table back around. All right. Bam! So there you go. Looking at some beautiful gold, and now you're stuck looking at my ugly mug. How's that for you? So, hey, let me open up my chat and put some stuff in here. I missed some of the chat, so hold on a second. Well, Beefy the Prepper, you don't need to know your numbers as long as they're the winning numbers, right? Yeah, it looked like over a gram. I'm guessing a gram and a quarter, a gram 1.3, somewhere like that. Like I said, Lynch knew it was for a giveaway, so they might have made them nicer bags than normal. So I'm not going to give you all anything if you guess right, so good luck to anyone that guesses it right. Yeah, my tablet, the chat is like 15 seconds slower because when I'm watching this and I look at my chat on my tablet, it's like not even close. So let me post the link again. If you haven't yet, go to the comment I just posted. There's a link on there. Go to that video. Read the rules. It's a 30-second video. Just look at the rules. And that essentially means you leave one comment. If you're a subscriber and not a Patreon member, leave a comment with one number from 1 through 50. If you're a Patreon member, leave one comment and pick 3 numbers, 1 through 50. And probably in about 10 minutes or so, we will pull some names, win some money, we'll win some gold, and I mean, I guess you win some money because if I pick your name, if you don't guess right, you at least win a mystery envelope, and they have either copper, silver, or gold in them. So, and let me just throw it out there, I have to, and everyone, that YouTube is not affiliated with this giveaway at all. This is solely on me. So none of YouTube's affiliates or anything like that have anything to do with this. So. $1.8, that's a big guess. I don't know. You can go to my Patreon page tomorrow. I will post the results of this on Patreon, and it's a public comment, so you don't have to actually be a Patreon member to read it, and I'll post what I find. Later on tonight, I'll repan it out, or tomorrow morning I'll repan it out and post the total. Slack Waters, free gamble. Taz D Gold, what's up? How's it going? Well, it's definitely won something because there's guaranteed a gram of gold, so. Yeah, well, Hippie's banned, so I don't have time to argue with people. You know, I try not to knock anyone off a chat unless they're just being ridiculous. He's only the second person I've ever had to remove from chat, so that's not too bad. Yeah, it was probably a ringer jar, Pater. I mean, I can't blame a company if they know you're giving a giveaway. Why not load it up? Because those are potential customers that might get it. So there were some big chunks in there, you know. I mean, I hope somebody wins, but if they don't, I'm not going to complain if I get to keep this tonight. So I don't know what I'm going to do for the next Thursday show. Well, the next Thursday show is going to be a Patreon show, so no free gold in that one unless you're a Patreon member. But I think the next bag I'm doing for the next panning is a mystery bag. I have no idea who it's from. So I've had it for a year, which is good because that's when gold was cheaper, so it might have more gold in it, but I have no idea. Near Brian Stevens. Yeah, it sucks you got the bronze, or it's actually copper, but I've yet to find anyone say they gotten the gold yet. And I'm running out of envelopes. I made 50. I think I got like 10 left after this one. So yeah, totally a scam. Yeah. Well, I don't think Lynch even pays attention to. They're busy enough. I don't think they notice when they get a spike in sales. I've had a couple people email me. Like I had one of the gem people actually were really nice. I shot one of the videos, one of the sapphire videos I did. They sent me a really nice email telling me that they noticed a huge spike in orders after that video, and they tracked it to me. And they were so happy, and they sent my kids like some sapphires and another bag of pay dirt to go through. So, I mean, I didn't do it for a review because they knew it was for me, and you know, in case they spiked it. And it was better than the review we did. It had more sapphires than that, but it was really nice of them, you know. Chris Neville, where's the Bering Sea pay dirt? I have a bag of that to go through too. Maybe we'll do that one next. I have a bag of that Christine Rose pay dirt. I actually have, I think I have 3 pounds of Bering Sea material from eBay that I'm not going to review. I think I have that too. I'll have to go through my bucket. I have a bucket just for these live shows of pay dirt I can't go through. I know I have Christine Rose pay dirt, and then I have a mystery bag that I have no idea what it is. And it must be a bigger seller though, because it's in a coffee bag. And then I have, I think, 3 pounds from Nome, Alaska. So I don't know if I want to do that one next. I need to open it up and look at it to see. Because if it's all black sands, I don't know if I want to go through 3 pounds on a live show. So I have noticed just from comments and what people say, even though, like I said, there's no real difference in, say, the gizmos and the black label, and I prefer the gizmos just for the gems, because if you see 2 bags of pay dirt and they're both a gram and they both cost almost the exact same amount, I always go for the one with the gems, so I have something for my son's collection. From what I hear, generally the black label tends to have a little bit more gold, you know. So if you got one of each, I think you would always find a little bit more gold in the black label. Yeah, Linream. Yeah, that Christine Rose, I did some reviews on it a while back, and when it first came out, it was really, really good because they had it really cheap. I think originally when it came out, it was like $14.99. And then I posted my review, and I guess they got a ton of sales from it because it was on Amazon. And the next day it went up to, I think, $17.99. So I bought another bag, did a review on that, and it was still decent. And then they jacked it up to like $24.99. And now it's just garbage. You know, it's not worth buying it now. It's like gold and pay dirt. So, but I don't know how old the bag I have is. So I don't know when it was bought. And might be one of their better bags. Who knows? Andrew O'Neill. Well, yeah, but my bags weren't really for sale. They weren't to be profitable. You know, when I made my bags, well, it depends on which bags. If it was one of the Christmas bags or the ones I sold, those were just to be, you know, just to have pay dirt and just to do something cool. But they were break even. I think I made like $12 selling all that pay dirt, you know, which was kind of funny because my son was going crazy. He was there watching as the sales went through, and it was like 15 minutes I sold whatever it was, the 25 bags of pay dirt or whatever it was. And he was like, "Oh my God, you're making so much money." And I was like, "Nope, I think I'm going to make like $30 off of this." But so, all right, I'm going to post the link one more time. Yeah, 3 pounds would be a long live show. Especially, I'm pretty sure that pay dirt says it's all fine gold. I'm going to have to look up the old notes I put on it. So, all right, just posted a link. This is the last link I'm posting. Then we're going to start pulling some names. Go to that link. Watch that video. There's a whole bunch of rules. They're really easy. If you are a subscriber and not a Patreon member, leave one comment and pick one number, 1 through 50. If you're a Patreon member, leave one comment and pick a number, or 3 numbers, 1 through 50. And if I'm going to pull 3 names, and if your name is pulled and you get the right numbers, you win the gold we found tonight. So if you don't get the right numbers, you win a mystery envelope. I have 3 mystery envelopes for the 3 names I pull, and these envelopes either have copper, silver, or gold in them. So, all right. Let me start setting up my web page. Let me go through the comments and make sure everyone's comments were approved, because sometimes they go into the spam filter, but it doesn't look like anyone is. So, got what, 88 people watching? Man. All right, let's get to let me check the video. Yeah, that seems about right. Some people double posted, but that's all right. All right, let's do. I'm going to shrink my ugly mug since Jackie Scott has me on a big screen TV. I'm going to shrink my mug. So we can pull some names. There we go. Thank you, Robert Lewis, for watching the show. It wouldn't be a show if it was just me and nobody watching. So, you know, if y'all didn't watch the show, I wouldn't be doing them. So, links up. You got about 10 seconds to leave a comment. Hey, Anthony Holbrook. You know, I was thinking about you today, Anthony Holbrook. I have about 10 sticky notes in front of my desk, and for whatever reason, I think I'm just dyslexic with your name. It's email Anthony, and I still don't do it. But I'm gonna email you as soon as this show's over. I put the sticky note on my desk so I can't put my computer down until I pick it up. So yeah, random generators don't like anyone unless they win. So all right, let's go pull some comments. I will get my tray so we can do this. So let's, got 85 comments. Let's pick the first one. And if somebody picks the same number, that second person just doesn't get that number. Dave B, 28. So we're going to do 28. I need to go back to the camera so I can make sure y'all can see this. So 28. There you go. There you go, 28. No gold dime, but you do win a mystery envelope. So make sure you email me at dylan@millerprospecting.com so I can send that off to you. I will post my email in a second as soon as I'm done picking names. So Dave B, make sure you email me. Let's pick another number. Or another winner. Dave Watson. Oh my gosh. 6, 15, and 50. So 6. Here, let me get my camera. Gotta make sure I'm on the legit. So there's number 6. Nothing. And 15. Nothing. What was the other one? 50? Yeah, 50. And the last one. Number 50. Nothing. But you did win an envelope, so you get the mystery envelope. Obviously, you're a Patreon member, so I don't need your address. I will just send that off to you. And now the last one. Pick another winner. Oh, and by the way, there is 2 dimes in here. I've got 2 gold dimes in here, so y'all have twice the chance of winning. And next week, I will put 3 dimes in there, and we will stay with 3 dimes until somebody picks the right number. Trust the process. Good luck, everyone. 44 is my number. Wow. I actually happen to know this. 44 is the number. So 44, trust the process, KB. You won. The other number was number 4. So trust the process. You don't win one of the mystery envelopes. You do win whatever gold I found tonight. So somebody finally won. Next week there will only be 1 dime. And we'll start back over. Here, let me make y'all look at my ugly mug. And congratulations. Glad somebody finally won. Would have preferred if it was last week or, you know, one of the smaller bags. But, you know, it's all fun. Here, let me post my email here. So there you go. Even though I didn't see him post one single comment in here tonight. So you picked 44 too, Earthscum? Yeah, that's the problem is a lot of people pick the same numbers, but if I don't pull your name. Okay, let's go. Oh, your son picked the right number? Yeah, so tomorrow I will post the results on how much gold. So I'm hoping he emails me so I can send this off to you. As always, you only have 30 days to collect this because I can't hold this up forever. I don't like to only keep it for a week or something. So I hold all prizes for 30 days. And after 30 days, they go back in my pocket. Well, actually, if they're mystery envelopes, they just go back in the pile. But the gold will go in my pocket. So Justin Fram said, I wouldn't be surprised if he just posted and left. You get a lot of those. That's why I do the hidden videos, because if you just do it in the regular chat, you get a lot more comments that way. A lot of people don't want to look and go somewhere else. So, hey, trust the process. He is here. So I posted my email. I'll post it again. Make sure you email me so I can send it off to you. So you won yourself some gold. You don't get the dirt with it. You only get the gold. So you have to dump it in your own dirt and pan it out if you want. So, all right, Guido. Yes, he's alive. I'll post the weight of the gold tomorrow. I'm going to repaint it out tomorrow morning. So I'll repaint out the pay dirt just to make sure I didn't miss any gold. And then I'll weigh it all up and post a picture of it or post the results on Patreon. And you don't have to be a Patreon member to read that. It's a public post on there. Anthony Holbrook is going to watch it from the beginning. I do that almost every live show. I never catch anybody's live show, and I always have to watch it later. So, because I missed live show the other day with the giveaway at Richard Sherwood, and I actually bought entries. I almost never buy entries for giveaways because I don't like to take away from people, and I bought some entries just because it was for cancer and a sponsor's channel. And then I missed the live show. I totally spazzed out and missed the live show. And then I had to watch the whole video later. It's just not as much fun. So. All right, Brian Stevens. Kyle, good night. Pick 3, so close. Yeah, it took me a minute. I couldn't remember which ones they were because I was trying to make them similar so I'd remember them. And for the life of me, I couldn't remember that it was 4 and 44 until he guessed 44. And then I remembered that that's what it was. Corona Gold Pay Dirt. Thanks, Walt Chapman. Thanks for watching. Thanks for, watching my channel. Everyone that watches my channel, I can't appreciate it enough, If y'all didn't watch my channel, I wouldn't keep doing it, It's because y'all I keep doing it. I'd still pan. I'd just pan at home, and I wouldn't buy any of these bad bags, but, if y'all didn't watch it, so. Walt Chapman, you picked 4. Oh, yeah, the show's over. There's no reason to stick around. I don't blame him. I'm getting ready to go home, too. Yeah, thanks, everyone, for watching the show. Next Thursday will be my Patreon giveaway. So I'll be giving away some pay dirt for my Patreon members and some mystery envelopes to everyone that watches the live show. So hope to see a lot of y'all there next Thursday. And I have some reviews coming up Monday. So, yeah, 2 reviews coming out Monday. 2 reviews coming out Monday. So, well, I'm glad I'm entertaining somebody. My kids say I'm not very entertaining. They say I drive them crazy. My ex-wife said that too, but I probably did drive her crazy. My kids, I just do it because that's what parents are for, is to drive their kids crazy. So, what you up? Ask the question, Paul. All right, Anthony. Sounds good. I'm going to email you as soon as I'm done with here. So, about that pay dirt and thank you and stuff like that. And next one will be at 7 o'clock. I don't care what YouTube says. Next week, the show will start at 7 o'clock. Because I didn't get to talk to my kids tonight when it starts at late like this. So, oh yeah, my daughter, I drive her crazy. I like to embarrass her because she's a teenager. And that's what dads are supposed to do, is embarrass their teenage daughters. Yeah, everyone stay safe. Yeah, that virus ain't too good. So, even though they say it's only got a 2% kill rate, they seem to say a lot of people are dying. So, it was up to like 88 people. Now only 59 people think I'm interesting now that I gave away the gold. Have you ever of this where the gold really came from? Gold came from outer space. Gold is not natural to the planet Earth. So it all came from meteors, if that's what you're asking. That's why there's a big push for exploration right now. Because whoever finds the gold on other planets gets to claim it. So that's why there's a big push for landing more on the moon, landing on Mars. It's not because we really want to explore those planets, because they're untapped resources. And not just gold. Right now, LED light bulbs and all those things, cell phones, most of the key components on those come from China. all these rare earth elements that powers LEDs and stuff like that, the majority of it comes from China, and nobody wants China to be in control of those because in 100 years, they will have the only supply left. So it's kind of like the oil thing. Everyone's trying to get ahead of being stuck with Saudi Arabia being the oil baron, so they're trying to explore. So I don't know if that answered your question or if I just rambled, but where the gold came from for the pay dirt, I have no idea. Oh, everyone knows there's gold on Mars. There's gold on the moon. You know, there's probably not as much. You know, the planets that have lower gravities don't hold it as much, but I remember reading something where some asteroid came by where they scanned it and it had something like $20 trillion worth of gold and platinum on it. And it, you know, it's something ridiculous. You know, that's why all these companies are trying to get in outer space. You know, they're not doing it because they want to shuttle ride Joe Blow to outer space. They're trying to be the first people to make claims. You know, Digger the amateur prospect, just here for the comments. Well, that's okay. You know. Well, I'm going to go. Everyone won all my gold. I'm not too happy about that. Those looked like some nice pickers to add to my son's collection. But I'm glad somebody won, so I won't get any complaints anymore from people like Hippie that it was a scam. You know. So I'm going to go and see if I can't get in touch with my kids and tell them good night before they go off to bed. I hope everyone enjoyed this show. And like I said, I will have 2 reviews up Monday. The same company, just doing my comparison videos, but I'm doing them all on the same day. And then next Thursday, I will have another live show. But it will be my Patreon Appreciation live show, but I'll still give away stuff to anyone that watches the show. So, all right. Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching. I will post my email again in case the winners haven't emailed me yet. So make sure you email me because you have 30 days to collect your prize. All right. Oh yeah, there's more gold here than it's too deep. We've only mined I think 1% of all the gold on Earth. So I'm not worried about if people think this is a scam or not. Anyone can think what they want. So. Hey, thanks, Rebel Dog. I didn't see you in the chat. Hope you have a good night. Hope everyone has a good night. Thanks for watching. All right.